Hi everybody, we're back from Hawaii, our tans are fading, and here we are again.
And we're fat. Okay. Welcome 2012.
Show is over.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, but we're talking about your favorite subject today.
Weight, fat, eating. I am obsessed. I'm obsessed with it.
You are obsessed with it.
And I love the ones...
I love the fact that you are.
Well,
it helps
I love
me a
the
lot.
ones that... I'm very obsessed, as you know. I weigh myself every day.
I never weigh myself.
Right. You haven't weighed yourself since your teens, I think.
Even when I go to the doctor, I won't let them weigh me. I know
cannot believe they let you get away
Absolutely,
with that.
they don't.
As I say, what would happen if you had like a tumor growing in you?
Well, then I would, if I seemed like a remarkable weight gain, then of course I would let them weigh me. But.
Yes, I'm very obsessed with, and look what it's doing for me, that obsession. I mean, that's the beauty of it. You never weigh, I always weigh. It makes no freaking bit of difference.
It's how your clothes fit on you. That's really the test for me.
And if I could just get to the point, who was I reading yesterday? Oh, Demi Moore, who has all this body weight issue. And she says she looks in the mirror and she thanks her body for sticking with her. I'm going to learn to do that. I'm going to learn to thank my body as opposed to what I have been saying to my body lately. But anyway, so you and I
certainly have been not saying thank you, for sure.
No, but I think that's a very good point. We have to learn to accept what we are. I mean, as long as I feel okay, and when I do gain, like in Hawaii, we gained a few pounds, of course.
But you said you only gained one.
Well, I said one because I stepped on the scale and jumped off really quickly. Oh, only a pound, but I really didn't let it set.
You mean the lever was still going?
Exactly. When I really stood on it, it was like 3 pounds.
That's still not bad.
No, for the amount of Mai Tais I consumed. See, if I could just stop drinking.
So let's talk about, so we're going to talk about how this whole, thing about you come back from, you make that resolution, going to stick with it, you go to the gym, you got your iPad. In fact, there's an interesting article in the Globe today, Battle of the Bulge, talks about the gyms can tell the newbies by the people that walk around with their, iPad and, to checking their exercises off. But there I was in the gym this morning, first time, and I go 5-6 days a week and have for 20 years. And our fans, our loyal fans, know that because I complain about it all the time. Every elliptical was filled. Every treadmill was filled. Every single one.
It's January.
And they'll be gone by, they say, by Valentine's Day.
If not
before.
And as marketing experts, we're here to tell you, do not get fooled by what they're trying to do to you, which is getting you to sign up for 1 full year in January, because you're all giddy. This is going to be the year. You're going to lose the 20 pounds. You're going to get healthy. You're going to exercise 5 days a week. Blah, 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 blah. So they hook you. They get you for a year, $500, $1,000, whatever it is. Now, you and I also made a decision. I eat healthfully as a rule.
We eat very healthfully.
We do, but lunch when winter sets in and you work in an office, we all know what starts to happen. Someone says, hey, let's get a grilled cheese. Oh, pizza, grilled cheese, whatever, Chinese food. It starts to show.
But also, you can't buy a package of 2 pork chops. You can only buy a package of 5. Well, no, I'm saying you don't buy them anyway. But when we buy them,
excuse me, I have a little cold.
But when we do buy them, it comes in a package of 5. So you make all 5, and you say, oh, I can't just eat 1. I'll have 1.5, and then you're chewing on the other one. And it's the portion control.
Portion control.
And that's what intrigued me about our new effort.
Now this probably does not look good to you.
Really not good.
You can be honest, because if it looks good, you've got a problem. But this is Diet to Go. This is a tuna melt-over, by the way, with fruit on the side, which I'm worried about because I don't think I'm allowed to have grapefruit because I think something is not good. Anyway, so this is a tuna melt-over, and this...
Janet loves these things, by the way. This is turkey, chili, and beans.
Yeah. So this is, as I say, Diet to Go
program. A very small portion, I might add.
They give you can get breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know how Jennifer Aniston always gets her food delivered. Well, we want to look like Jennifer Aniston.
You're on your way, girl.
I think so.
On your way.
I'm a week in now, and I'm feeling I'm feeling Jennifer-y.
The hair.
At least. But anyway, so they come like this, which is, again, unattractive. You microwave it, And I will admit that
Not
it's
bad.
not bad.
Not bad.
It's not bad. It's about $8
Changed my
a meal.
life because I'm the one that cooks every night.
Well, it's
I'm
good
thrilled.
for you, and it doesn't change my life at all because I never cook. But it's about $8 a meal, which might be high for lunch, but isn't that high for dinner. And it's about 400 or 500 calories a meal. This is based on a 1,200 calorie day. So I am hoping that after a month, I will have dropped realistically 5 pounds.
Apologize about the
5
phone,
pounds.
by the way. We usually put that on silent.
5 pounds.
We forgot, right?
That's the goal. Because obviously, if you think about The Biggest Loser, which is so delusional, where they're losing 20 pounds a week,
but
you get into that mindset, but that's not possible.
But, well, first of all, it is possible. We don't have that much weight to lose.
Right.
And they work 10 hours a day.
Right. And I don't know how many
I can't
calories
afford
they're-
to do that.
Right. And they have been,
Unfortunately.
what it happens when you step into
And
The
you
Biggest
wouldn't
Loser.
qualify.
Well, I know that. But you step into The Biggest Loser and you're someone who's been consuming 5,000 calories a
Right.
day. Suddenly you're
Right.
on 1,200 calories a day working out. Yeah, you're going to lose 20 pounds in a week, 10 pounds in a week. We are not going to lose that. But I would be thrilled to lose 5 pounds in the 1 month we've committed. And the point of this is try to find things that you can only commit to for a month. Because if you get hooked in for the year,
And we're only committed for a
sign
month.
up for Jenny Craig for the year. I mean, if you want
Do they
to,
still
you can.
require that? Because
You
my
don't
gym
have
allows you to
but
do it month by month.
You can, and I have said, well, it's cheaper to sign up for a year if you divide it by 12. That's the point. So often I've said to myself, okay, it's $20 a month if I sign up for the year, and it's $35 a month if I sign up for 2 months. So I'll sign up for the year, and I'm going to go.
Our advice would be to try it for a few months.
Don't
and see
be
if you're
fooled by
still
people
going.
like us, basically, who
Well,
try to market to you
also-
to sign up and commit for longer times.
And it's not that big a difference in price difference if you scout around. You don't have to go with the most expensive one. Janet does private yoga.
And I have personal training.
And I do some personal training, but that's because I had injured myself, and I didn't want to start up and re-injure myself, so I stuck with it. So I bought a package.
Yes.
I actually like it because it redirects me every week. I only do it 1 day a week, and it redirects me, and I enjoy that. But otherwise, I'm at Workout World. It's $20 a month, and I can stop anytime I want.
Yeah, but that's not everybody. Not
No,
all
I know,
gyms
I
work
know.
that way. And I'm also curious what the diet programs are paying people like Charles
The
Barkley.
spokespeople.
And I'm very curious what kind of money those people are making, and we're going to do some research on that. I mean,
A lot.
Kirstie Alley, Carrie Fisher, Valerie Bertinelli, Jason Alexander, Charles Barkley. These are not small. Jennifer Hudson.
And they
these are
also,
not small names.
I would imagine that they get paid a stipend to keep an incentive to keep the weight off.
I agree with you. And then they're
Because
dropped.
that would be negative.
Well, Kirstie
PR.
Alley, after Jenny Craig, I believe she was on, she lost a
Gained
lot
it,
of weight
and
then
then
she
gained
gained
it
it
all
back. Yeah, and I wonder what happens in that situation.
Interesting.
I mean,
No
the only
idea.
good thing about that is that's real, because that does happen. You watch, I mean, look at Oprah. She's the best example of that
Yeah.
of anybody in America, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, and she's now pretty comfortable in her bigger skin. It looks like she's not really
You know
on
what?
a mission anymore to lose weight.
Is she really comfortable?
Would she be happier to be, totally thin and, I think
You know
probably,
what?
but I don't think
Can
she
I
wants
just
to go
say,
through it.
it's not, to me, it's not only about thin, although I would like to lose the 20 pounds. It's about healthy, and honestly, it's a day-by-day commitment. It's a commitment. It's not easy for anybody, even for people who are, even for Jennifer Aniston. They work very hard at it. And I think it's hard work. I really
think
do.
it's easier for someone with money. And again, that's why
Yeah,
Oprah's such a conundrum to me, because she has a private chef, a private trainer, she has it all, and yet that's how tough it is. If you're Oprah and you can't keep weight off, then
It's tough.
What's the hope for us
It's
people?
very hard. It's daily
There
work.
it is. Do you think Oprah needs
4:30
this?
in the morning, the clock, I look at the clock and it's like time to get up and time to go to the gym. And you think I want to do that every day? No, I hate it. And I honestly don't like people who say, I love it. I go and I love it.
But some people do love it.
Oh, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear
I
that.
think
It's depressing.
I mean, I like to exercise. I don't like to go to the gym at all.
But you like to walk.
Yeah, I love to walk. I love to walk. I love to walk more than anything else that I do all day. That is my best 45 minutes of the day.
I think that's so great.
Is my hike in the morning with the dogs.
I can't say that I like that. I can't say that I like that.
No, you can't.
I can't.
Okay, but we can say that we have hit our
max
time.
Are we out of time?
Yeah, I think we're out of time from the looks of it. I don't know what he's saying, but
I don't either. David, what are you saying, honey?
Either it's 10.
We're at 10 minutes.
Oh, we're at 10 because you were going like this, and I'm like, are we at 30 minutes?
I think he's saying we should shut up and move on.
But he's not the first to say that to us.
So that's it? You have no other points to make on pithy comments about diet?
I'm very pithy. No, I mean, first of all, I don't want to look at... This is a diet, for sure. But I want to figure out how to do this without it being a diet. Because once I go off this, I don't want to start again.
I just think that it's a universal challenge for boomers in general, men and women. So, I mean, I'd love to hear your stories. I'd love to hear our audience stories.
Yeah, baby boomers. I mean, I hate to say we're doomed because I don't want to be that way.
You have no metabolism.
So much, especially, and you want to know the real reason we don't is because of all the dieting we did all our lives. That's where your metabolism got killed.
I think my metabolism got killed because your hormones change and you just don't have the same mix anymore.
But combined with the fact that every time we starved ourselves, our metabolism kicked back a notch.
Well, can I be honest with you? I don't remember. I remember watching it, watching what I ate, but I don't remember ever starving myself.
You told me you ate a bagel a day.
But that was not intentional. That was because that's the only time I could get to the dining hall. Well, I'm just saying, so I was 18. After that, there were many times I didn't necessarily starve myself. I just watched what I ate. But I have metabolism. And I was busy and whatever. So I'd use it all up.
And then when you started biking, you really lost weight.
I really lost a lot of weight when I started biking. And I still bike, but I don't bike as much. So I don't bike enough to keep it all off.
You don't have to tell me the challenges that we face.
And it is hard. We don't have to tell anybody.
It is hard.
But this is one of our big subjects of the year. It's a recurring subject, so we will talk about it again. We'd love to hear your feedback. The other one that you mentioned before we started shooting today was you want to talk about money.
Yes, I don't know if anyone saw the recent... Susie Orman is doing this master class, and I don't watch a lot of the Oprah Network, but this is good. I like Susie Orman. She's kooky. She's over the top. A lot of people don't like her, and I get that, but I like her. And she's like half money manager, half therapist, which is what money management half of what we do with money is psychologically, just trying to reward ourselves by buying things. So
food and money. Food and money.
The same thing. Exactly right. I'm depressed, let me go shopping. I'm depressed, let me eat.
Yeah.
So she really is great at that, and we're going to have someone talk to an expert ourselves, and we're going to post on Facebook sort of an outreach to you to give us some of your questions about money so that we can answer them. Not we, but so the financial expert can answer them and sort of solve some of the problems. Last night, Susie's show was all about debt. And she had a studio audience, and she said everybody wrote down the debt that they had. The combined debt for studio audience was $20 million.
Oh my.
A few people had zero written on their piece of paper. One man had $4 million in debt.
Oh my God.
A lot of people had, $40,000 for young people who've just, either student loans, which kill you. Student loans, we know. Obviously a mortgage, but some people it's $25,000 in credit card debt.
We're not going to do that show right now, though, are we? The money show. No. Well, because you're starting to talk a lot.
I was just talking about Susie Orman show. All right.
But we're going to have our own version of Susie Orman, right?
Yes, we are.
We'll have our own.
Yes, we are. And I'm not talking about it.
Yes, you can. No, you can talk about it, but we're more of a tease.
Okay.
And then our third subject, which I've been dying to do and just haven't gotten around to doing, was talking about our pets. We love them. They're members of our family. And we love them. As you know Lucy and Ricky well.
Everybody knows Lucy and Ricky.
Right.
Anybody who's anybody.
So those will be our upcoming shows. We welcome your ideas. We appreciate you sticking with us. And
Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year and happy dieting and happy exercise and stay healthy.